Hey, what's up everyone, this is AD Game and welcome back to my channel. Today's video we are gonna take a look at the new update, the Halloween event just landed, Warrobots 6.6 update notes. As you can see, this is the official site of Warrobots. You can see Halloween event in Warrobots will start soon after the update 6.6 lands. Okay, like always, okay. Get coins by completing daily tasks, like always. Use them to open special chests with new items. Each chest can give you different rewards. Press the info button to get more info on each chest. Okay, so like last time, we will have two chests. One of them will have 100 coins, and this time they changed it. This time it will be 400 coins. So I'm assuming we will have the new Titan here, the minus Titan. So you remember it was before when they released the Nordens, the second chest it was 1000 coins. Okay, the event will be split in two phases. The second phase will start on November 12th. The following weapons will be added to the event chest in phase 2: Havoc, Grom, Squall. So the light and the heavy version, I guess they are gonna be on the chest. Okay, for more details on the event, please watch the video. Okay, on the YouTube you can find it if you want. I can give you the link in the description below. And the drones improvements, like they said before: free spawns, more chips, lower prices, less randomness, and revamped balance in the first round of drones improvements. There were three key issues with drones that were often discussed in the community. Drones are too expensive to get and maintain. They are too random and they make combat way harder to control and predict. Okay. We looked at the issues at the hand and went on to the drawing board to figure out what we can improve right now according to your feedback. Here's what we were changing. Drone 1. Drone power cells cost remove. Like they said before, you are not gonna you don't need to spend power cells in order to spawn if you wanna spawn the drone. So it's a good change. This is a really good change. You're now able to spawn every drone, like I said, for 0 power cells. Yes, that's right. Got a drone, feel free to use it whenever you need it, like according to Pixonic. 2. Randomized drone energy capacity removed. All new drones come with the maximum base energy capacity by default. All drones you already have are also bumped up to their maximum possible base capacity. Another good change. So instead that it will be random and you will have less battery capacity, you will have the maximum battery capacity always. So that's a good change as well. Warning: changes to all drones capacity might take a couple of days after the update to apply. If your drone's capacity did not change yet, it will soon. Okay. 3. Daily tasks with microchips rewards added. Tasks with microchips rewards will start appearing in your task log every day. Every day you will be able to grab a couple of new tier 1 microchips just for playing. Okay, at least something. I wish they add the tier 2 chips instead, but it is what it is. We are gonna take it. I'll take it, 4. Microchip store updated. Microchip store refresh cost is greatly reduced. 50 for the first refresh of the day, 100 for the second, and 200 for all subsequent ones. Okay, it's making sense, instead of wasting a lot of gold to get a random spin. So it's a good thing. It's a good change as well. I like it. Tier 3 microchips will now be occasionally appearing in the store. That should let you cut your way past that combining hustle. Another great change in my opinion. Tier 3, they are definitely better than tier 2, so you will be able to get them from the store if you want to get it. Okay, so this is a thing you need to pay attention now. Tier 2 lockdowner, freezer and suppressor microchips are removed from the store due to their overwhelming effect in the lower leagues. So they removed the tier 2 lockdowner, freezer and suppressor from the store, like they said here. That's what they are saying. If you have them, you will be able to keep them, but getting new ones will be impossible from now on. Note, you can still get their tier 3 versions from the Microchip store. So if you already have them, the tier 2 lockdowner, freezer and suppressor, you can still use them, even you can combine them, but you won't be able to get them according to Pixonic. Okay, 5. More control over chip combining. This is the very important thing here. Pay attention. Fusing together microchips of the same name will now yield you the same microchip, just with the higher tier. So if you're gonna, for example, you're gonna fuse, let's say, modulative intensifier, it's the damage drone. So if you're gonna combine a few of these, you will get the same thing, but at the higher tier. So that's making sense. Again, a great change, but we need to see in the future how it will develop, you know. But this is making sense. It makes sense. So no more randomness. That's the important thing about this thing. So it should not be random thing. It should be that you are gonna get what you want. If you are combining something from the type you want, you will get the type in a higher tier. Very simple. Okay. 6. Microchip rebalance. Another important thing. We tuned down the power of most tier 1 and tier 2 microchips. If you were using the low level chips, you will experience a slight power drop, unfortunately, but we firmly believe that this change has to be made to even out the playing field in lower leagues, where drones only start appearing. Okay, so they're nerfing some of the tier 1 and tier 2 chips. We are gonna look at this thing. They also have a chart in the down below. I'm gonna show you this thing in a second. Lockdowner, freezer, suppressor chips are nerfed. So this is the important thing about this thing. They are nerfing these chips. The microchips created too much uncertainty on the battlefield. They allowed every weapon to inflict status effects, often even better than effect-focused weapons. That also made situational builds very tricky to use, because everyone suddenly became great at everything. So yeah, if you were using something like, I don't know, Pulsar and even the new machine guns, you can make them. They're gonna even mention it in a second. You can get a lot of great stuff. You know, you can lock down enemies, suppress enemies in every few seconds. It was crazy. I agree about this thing. So I can understand why they are nerfing these chips, you know. While now we are continue reading what the Pixonic said. While we definitely wanted people to have access to special effects on more occasions, making Atomizer as good at locking people down as Pulsar was never the goal. We are tuning down the lockdowner, freezer and suppressor chips to make them less of a must-have. You still should be able to apply effect once per magazine, but it will take a bit longer, and those give your opponent a better chance of countering your actions and making the game more interesting from both of you. So they tuned down, like I said, they're nerfing these chips, and they are nerfing more chips, but we are gonna see what they buff some of them. We are gonna check them out. This should also highlight other options for a socket. Anti-control focus builds might be a good idea, especially if you don't want to dedicate a separate robot slot for the anti-control model or want to have it as a trap card. Okay. Finally, we buff lots of C and B type chips, while also giving a slight nudge to AC type weapon chips. Some other tier 3-4 chips also received buffs. For more info, check the list at the end of this article. Of course, I'm gonna show you this thing. I'm gonna show you the buff, the nerf they did. Okay, they also buff some other things, so pay attention. Buff to speed bonuses. In 6.4, we changed how movement speed bonuses stack together, so all booster pilot ability combinations behave in more consistent way. Certain speed bonuses became less effective as a result. We buffed their numbers to make up for it. So basically, it's not gonna be a buff, you know. It's a buff, you know, but they are just modified the numbers to make it fit to the remastered. Because I saw it that, for example, the Ravana and in the Phantom, they lost some of their speed, you know. because they changed the mechanism of their movement. So this is why they are buffing the numbers, so to make it to compensate the loss of their speed. So this is why they are doing it. You can see the numbers. I'm not gonna, you know, follow along this thing. It's a lot of numbers. Okay, you can see the Thomas mind read ability, the Roadhog, the Adamant Roadhog, the Spy. This is a regular pilot skills. The Leech pilot skills, it's a Thomas mind read, and also the booster, the speed booster. They increase the speed. You can see it. Okay, so if you wanna take a screenshot, you can do it. Make sure, feel free to do it. They also have some bug fixes. QOL changes. Titans now available at account level 25. Fixed Fuji not taking any damage, not being able to capture beacons. Fixed Robot selection panel not appearing at the start of the match. Alexander Frost, fixed Alexander Frost pilot skill. Okay, the Cerberus pilot, they fixed it. Fixed an issue that prevent players from equipping ECU on Ravana or Scorpion. Okay, I don't think people will want to use it, but anyway. Fixed Ao Jin and Ao Guang not accelerating flight. Fixed Ravana moving slower than intended. Okay. Fixed an issue that caused camera angle to reset at the end of the match countdown. Okay. Fixed several crash cases on devices fitting the minimal requirements. Fixed several graphic bugs in minimal quality preset. Okay. And complete info on the microchip rebalance. You can see we are gonna look at the important things. Okay. You can see the 8 types control resistors. They buffed it at tier 3 and tier 4. You can see the numbers. And defense mitigator, they buffed it at tier 1. Okay, and tier 3 and tier 4 significant. You will get 100% the damage bypass, not damage, resistance bypass. It's gonna be crazy if you are gonna use it with shooting drone. And the same thing about the acid spray. On tier 2 they nerfed it, but on tier 4 they buffed it, and tier 3 the same thing. You can see it, and we have it on tier 1 also. Okay, they added in tier 1. So the important thing, lockdowner, freezer and suppressor, significant nerf. You can see it at tier 4 you will get 0.5% instead of 2%. So it's gonna be, you will have to get higher tier. If you are using tier 2 for example, you will have to, if you still wanna use them. But I think on tier 2 you can keep them, you know, at least you will have this chance. But you are gonna feel this, this is a significant nerf for sure. You can see it, the numbers. And modulative intensifier, you can see the numbers. They buffed it at tier 1 and they nerfed it at tier 3. And resurgent intensifier, something, you can see the same thing. So basically they buffed the tier 3, tier 4 levels, and they nerfed the tier 1, the tier 2, basically most of the things. You can see them, you can see it. And yeah, tier 3, tier 4, like I said, and some of them they kept at the same numbers. You can see I'm scrolling slow, so you will have time to take a screenshot. I hope you can see it and it's clear for you. So I'm doing it very, very slow. So if you want to take a screenshot, you can do it, like I said. So this is the last one, facing repair. So they also, some of them, like I said, they added at tier 1. Okay, so it was the update overview. The Halloween event is here. So let me guys, I want to see, let me guys know what do you think about this thing. Let me know the comment section below. So yeah guys, like I said, I will try my luck, and I will try to open some of the crates. We'll see, we'll try my luck, you know. Most of the time my brother is gonna score, maybe my brother is gonna score from the special delivery, like always, the good prizes, and I'm gonna get the, you know, but in the end of the event something, or at the start I'm not getting nothing. Okay, so like I said, tell me in the comment section below what do you think, guys. Before I sign off, I want to say thank you to the patrons and members on this channel, and if you want to join, you can see how to do it to become a member on this channel. You can see the perks you are getting from becoming not a Patreon, a member. Also, if you want to be a Patreon of mine, you can check out the description below, the link. And we also have the Discord server, AD Gaming's channel official Discord server. You can check it on the description below. The link is there. And don't forget, if you are new, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on the bell icon so you won't miss anything from the channel. And if you like the content, smash the like, of course. Thank you guys for watching. Until next time, have a good day / night.